is on the air. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Nothing on this. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Williams. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Hargrove. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw. Williams. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. This is caught. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. 2nd and goal from the 1. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive?
The kicker on for the extra.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0.
Makes the score.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And his throw is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards.
Now Daniels.
Washington.
Over the middle, complete. It's Buchanan. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Conley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And 3 yards to go.
To the air goes Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Daniels looking to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Buchanan. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he'll tuck this, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels, as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk it. In the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Working out of the gun, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Williams. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now Williams, a final shot before break. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Locked at the break here, and the EA Sports halftime report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen. Play action, now it's Daniels. To the right side and intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
First down, Hargrove. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 2nd and 14. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's done. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 2 catches touches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Up the middle they go. Hargrove. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
First down and goal to go.
Looking to throw is Williams. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's done. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the out. Ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7.
Commander is 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Washington offense heading out. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Eagles with a dime look, 6 DBs on third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
To throw is Daniels. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and help in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. It's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt. And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
They'll
start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this 4th quarter. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for his wideout. The coverage by John Campbell.
One of the big bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that will be incomplete as well. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And out now come the Eagles. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2nd and 7.
Here's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Hargrove. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. To throw, Williams. He finds Hillman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. He hits him in stride. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
And people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the 2nd half, you got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. And the Eagles season will continue at least 1 more week.